Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Stand long, and mine age is even as nothing in the sight of thee. For man walketh in a vain shadow, and he disquieteth himself in vain. He giveth up riches, and cannot tell who shall gather them. And now, Lord, what is my hope? Truly, my hope is even in thee.
July 3rd, the gates have opened and welcomed another descendant of James and Lula Hines.
Men for sin, thou makest his beauty to consume away, like as it were a more fettered garment. Every man therefore is but vanity. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and with thine ears consider my calling. Hold not thy peace at my tears, for I am a stranger with thee and a sojourner, as all my fathers were. Oh, spare me a little, that I may recover my strength before
Mother Irene White Christian, affectionately known as Maureen or Aunt Reen, was born to Augusta and Lucy Hines Chadwick on May 25th, 1933 in Onslow County, North Carolina, on June 26, 2020.
Without end. Thou turnest man to destruction. Thou sayest again, ye children of men, for 1,000 years in thy sight.
This holiday weekend, the death toll is just over 129,500. The virus, as we know, is everywhere, but there are 4 areas of accelerating spread: Florida, Texas, Arizona, and California, specifically Los Angeles, and that's where our Lula...
With the coronavirus still on the rise and war on social justice tearing the nation apart, there seems to be no hope for the Black community having equal rights. But this documentary is to give hope to those who need motivation. Find your roots and where you come from, and that'll be all the motivation you need.
The legacy of Hinestown begins with both James and Lula Hines, who were both born in the late 18th century. The two would later to go on to get married. In around 1920, James Hines relocated 150 miles from his birthplace. Now being located in Jacksonville, North Carolina, he purchased some 900 acres of land. And still to this day, 12 families descended from James Hines remain on the major portion of this land. This is newsworthy, as the number of Black families that own land is rapidly declining. Let's take a deeper look.
Our grandfather Jim Hines purchased the land back in 1936 from his father. His father helped him to purchase the land along with 8 of his 13 children. The name of the street that I'm on now is Old Chadwick Lane.
Yep.
It is the name of my father, Augusta and Lucy Chadwick.
Peace, love, hope, freedom, a village. This is the story of Hinestown.
600 acres of land down here. All the children had their own land, and they all tend tobacco, corn, and peanuts, and cotton. And they all helped each other.
Hey guys, my name is Shania Taylor, but you can call me Stacy, and I am a descendant of James and Lula Hines. Growing up as a kid, our grandmother and her 7 siblings always reminded us of the importance of our heritage and to know who we come from. And this is Deep Rooted.
We are live from Hinestown. This is ArtIzLifeTV. I'm gonna call myself Darian today because I feel like I'm home. I'm DJ. I'm live with my family right now in Hines Farm. My grandma just passed. She out there with the angels. Little doc on the way, about to show y'all how we get down out here.
Y'all just run right over.
Run right over him. Damn.
We ain't even been in this crib in so long.
Stuff
My
different.
beautiful mother right here.
Hey, mama. We shooting the documentary. This is where you from. Tell them about where you from and how this feels to be here. I know it's not the best of times, but
House was legendary.
Yeah, my mom's house, the homestead, born and raised. Got many spankings in that house, but I got plenty of love too also. My mama was amazing. She still is amazing.
raised generations.
She raised me, and what she instilled in me still carries on and into my children.
Most certainly.
So
Today we celebrate her life.
I'm proud to be
Celebrate
a
her wings.
I'm proud to be a Hines,
Yup.
a Chadwick, and
Oh,
a
she
White.
got that shirt on. Look at that.
I'm proud.
That's that family tree. Augusta Senior and Lucy
Let's see
Chadwick.
what's inside. We ain't been here in so long.
Y'all do the food.
So we finna take y'all inside. We ain't been in here years.
Whoa, look at the floors.
All of it.
Wow. This is very different. Let's look at some family pictures. Our grandmother, affectionately known as Maureen, was the matriarch of Hinestown.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Oh, look at that new working.
And this is her mother, Lucy J. Neva Hines, who was born June 12, 1912.
Yeah, man, Maureen, she meant the world, you know, she meant everything, you know, coming down here during the summers, learning, you know, how to be in the garden, learning manners, all that, respect. You know, she's one of the biggest reasons why I seamlessly transferred to the military so easy, because, you know, she taught me a whole lot, you know, her and my mom, so. You know, she definitely gonna be missed, but I'm gonna always remember what she taught me and use it for the better, the good, teach my children, and legacy on down on.
Irene was preceded in death by her parents, her first husband, Durwood White, her second husband, Jonah Christian, who we knew as Granddaddy Chris, her son, Dino White, who we knew as Uncle Dino, and her brother, Dallas E. Chadwick, who we knew as Uncle Dallas. And they are all buried in Hines Memorial Garden, which is located right here in the Hines Farm community.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Justin, let's get this together, baby, please.
This is the best part right here. This is the behind the scenes of it. Merry Christmas, Maureen.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Lord have mercy. Merry Christmas, Justin.
Looks good.
Hines gang, Chadwick gang, boy. Chadwick gang, boy.
Maureen grandbaby gang.
For real, yo.
G-baby.
G-baby.
G-baby gang.
I'm a country baby. You hear me?
This is my grandmother's backyard. So many memories to reminisce about. Maureen would watch us from this window play as kids, and she continues to watch over us.
So what age did y'all move into this house?
We moved in this house 73.
73? How old were y'all?
Because my dad had passed away then. So it had at least 73.
73.
Might be wrong.
My name is Justin, son of Eric White and grandson of Maureen. I'm a descendant of Jim and Lula Hines, and these are a few memories from the past.
corn or tobacco they used to plant out here. They call these sweet weeds.
Sweet weeds.
Yeah.
And what you do with them?
Chew them up and suck them.
Sweet weeds.
So this is my grandmother's room. Man, this room is so legendary once again. Cause growing up as a kid, man, it's like, I know it's just her bedroom, but this bedroom was like so forbidden. Like our grandma, like we could never go in her room. Like I remember as kids, me personally, I used to, you know, like she might be in the shower. I used to come in here and just sneak just to see what was in here, cause her room door was always closed. You could never really come in here. And she would always say, "You better not go in my room." But as a kid, man, what? Any chance we got when she sneak off somewhere to the car, or we know she gonna be gone for a few seconds, we would come in here. Our little minds was so excited just to see what was in our grandma's room. It could have been anything, some candy, some treats, man. But yeah, last night I actually got to sleep in her bed last night. So right now I'm on the way to my Aunt Betty's house. A lot of wisdom from my Betty, my sister, my mom. There's a lot of cars over here. We're in the countryside right now. I'm having fun. Feel like a little kid again. Let y'all meet some of my family members too.
So now it's time to introduce you to Betty Allen, the second oldest to Maureen and our brilliant great aunt. She's our family's bookkeeper.
You get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Emmeline House is there.
Yup.
Irene is there. And this is Irene piece of land right there.
Alexander Olinda, yup.
Yeah. Now, Irene will get, this is only maybe 1 acre.
Word.
She showed DJ the actual map of our entire land, and due to the passing of our grandmother, all of her children and grandchildren will inherit a piece.
Rolling, yo. Put my seatbelt.
My name is Betty Allen, and I'm a descendant from Jim and Lula Hines, down in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yep.
We're on our way, DJ and I are on our way to go look at the family's estate home. Our grandfather, Jim Hines, purchased the land back in 1936 from his father. His father helped him to purchase the land along with 8 of his 13 children. The name of the street that I'm on now is Old Chadwick Lane.
Yep.
It is the name of my father, Guster and Lucy Chadwick. And this is the Hines community.
Yep.
And so with that, I'd like to share with you, have you take a look at the estate home that was once a wooden home.
Wow.
It is now a brick home.
Wow.
And so now we're gonna go inside of the estate home.
My great aunt is taking me to where my great grandfather and grandmother. Am I that 2 greats, right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Great grandfather and grandmother used to live. Everybody watch the step. So this house was here since what? 1936?
The house was here since 1936.
Wow. True testament of time.
You should have told me we should have bought some boots. We need to go back and get some boots.
We need some boots. Well, we already here now. I'll help you get up there. So what? Oh, let me get my
This
camera
was their
right.
kitchen. It used to not be this pretty. They used to not have these cabinets up here many years ago. They didn't have cabinets. They remodeled the house from wood, and they put in the brick, put in nice kitchen cabinets.
Wow.
They had carpets on the floor. No, they had linoleum. This was the dining room.
Yup. So we're
This was the living room.
Yeah.
And when Granddad and Grandmama died, they laid in a stake here.
Oh yeah.
Their casket was put inside the casket is always brought back to the home.
Back in the days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a bedroom.
Where was their room at? Where was their bedroom?
This was their bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah. Granddaddy and grandmama's bedroom.
Yeah. Wow.
And they had a big old organ. Right here in this spot here.
Yeah.
With the ivy keys. And I don't know why the children did not try to preserve that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, this is the estate of Jim and Lula Hines.
Jim and Lula Hines.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll close it. All right.
I'm hoping someday that
we could restore this.
Grandchildren would restore this home.
Right.
Because we want to turn it into a museum for the community.
What? And we need to know this, really.
Yes. This could be a museum. We could have, because tourists that come down here, they want to know.
Right.
Also, back here in this area here, and we'll ride up to that area, you have the cemetery already there,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
They had 3 barns back in the woods that we're pointing at now.
Yeah.
We had 3 barns.
What were in there? Animals, cattle?
The barn was to store the tobacco after it was picked and hung to dry.
Wow.
They had a smoke in there where the smoke and the heat would dry the tobacco out.
Yeah.
Because when they pick the tobacco, the leaves are green.
Yeah.
And over the time of the smoking, the tobacco would dry up and it would become brown and it would be in 3 colors. It'd be dark brown, medium brown, and yellow.
Wow.
And those little trees that we're pointing at used to be a sanitarium for people that had tuberculosis back in the early 1900s.
Wow.
And also, this land was the original land of J.S. Hines, a Caucasian man who owned a lumber company. And they, back here in this corner by the pecan trees that we're looking at, used to be a tall sawdust pile. Because they would cut the timber and the sawdust, they would make a tall bank. And the kids, we used to come and play in it.
Yeah.
But many years later.
Wow. All the information is making me hungry. Let's go down to Uncle Drew's pond and see what's cooking. Let me introduce you to Augusta Chadwick Jr., named after his father, Augusta Chadwick Sr., but we just call him Uncle Gus. Uncle Gus, you did it all. You want to tell the camera about you? A little bit about where you're from?
Who originally taught you how to cook fish?
Nobody. I learned on my own. Sure. Hey, let me tell you, when we were young, we had to root to a pig at our house.
Yeah.
We had to learn how to cook.
Who taught you though? Like, but like, was it your grandmother, your mother? Like, who was with you the first time?
Do it, and I went from there.
Watch, yeah, you watched.
I watched them do it, and I went from there.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, shoot, like them little children that side.
Right.
We go there to Tater Bank, get sweet potatoes, put them on the heater, let them cook a little bit, and then we eat them. And when we were your side, we were cooking.
Right.
Shoot, Mama said, y'all want to eat?
Y'all got to go.
Well, out there in the field chopping, we had to go there and put wood in the stove and all that, man.
Wow, right. Real labor.
Remember when my Aunt Betty said the original estate Jim and Lula lived in was wooden? Here's a picture of my Aunt Wilt standing in front of it before the transformation. Now it's time to meet our Aunt Wilt. First name Wilter, last name Drew. One of our grandmother's sisters.
Like, what is it? How does it feel just to be like a child that has inherited your, you know what I'm saying, your people's land, like firsthand? Like, what does that feel like?
Freedom.
Freedom, right? Yeah.
Freedom.
Wow. And I can really feel that though. When I come down here, I sense that freedom. Like, yeah. A pump.
Yes, a deep well that furnishes the water to my pond.
Wow.
It's drinkable. You would be amazed how cold it is.
Wow.
Because it's from the bedded rock.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all got, and it's still down here?
Yes. We sort of covered it up now.
Yeah.
You see how we've trimmed down and you can see the full effects of it. When the storm came, we could stand in the backyard and see the water coming up.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was just that high.
Wow.
It was just that high with all the flooding that they had in North Carolina.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But since nobody's done anything with the land, it's gone back to, you know, trees and stuff. You can see how some trees are bigger and some trees are small or whatever.
I want to take you to one last stop before we head home. We call it the site, the family reunion site. We celebrate the legacy and line of kin that descended from the Hines and the Chadwicks.
We finna take y'all to where they used to cook at the family reunion. This used to be like the little, technically like the kitchen outdoors, man. They used to have like the what? The little.
It was a big old shack right
They used to have like the
grease tanks. Our toys and like the hula hoops and bubbles, like we got little stuff. And like it was like a big old shack up here. They'll cook, had a big old fryers. And then in this area it'll be like a big pig picking. They put the big huge pig on a rotisserie. And we're just going and we just come around and serve our little plates. We had all kind of stuff going over there. We had bouncy houses over there, everything.
Cars lined up. That was like the parking lot low key over there.
And then the kids, you know, we used to be all over there playing and stuff.
Football.
Had the best time.
This is where everybody used to eat and dance.
We have our little dance.
Electric slide. The electric slide.
Man, let me finish. See, I don't have a chance to eat breakfast, so I just do one meal, and I get like 4 of them. You know, I eat 2 then. Man, I had to stop that butter real quick.
Bro, that McDonald's will lock, bro. See, I was like that, and that McDonald's, man, you know that McDonald's will lock you up, bro.
Okay.
What's up with you?
What's up?
Hey.
Brother Johnny, down in the country.
What's that?